Hey guys, Covenus here, and so far I am 10-2 in this arena and debating whether or not I wanted to just record this. I ended up deciding to, obviously, but I wasn't too sure because I'm not sure if I'm going to make it to 12. But I figured anyway it'll be fun to watch, and at least you'll get an idea of what kind of decks can make it there. This one happens to be Induin, which is not that common to see, this far in to arena play. It's just not really, Anduin usually doesn't make it that far, but this deck's pretty solid, as you'll see, hopefully. I don't honestly see how a warrior made it to 10-2, but it's kind of neat.
Dragno, stupid!
I didn't want to trade into this because I figure he'll probably just trade into the Stone Splinter Trog anyway, since a lot of his early game is spell-based, executes and his draw engines, things like that. So I figured he'd just trade into it anyway, and I'd have creature advantage still. No real point. Why mess that up, Plus now at least I can get my Dark Cultist out, and I have pretty good board presence over him. And I mean, once I get the Sludge Belcher out, and I Power Word Shield that, that's pretty powerful. And especially if I can get that Dark Cultist to hit the Sludge Belcher as well. I'm saving this because it's Warrior, so obviously he's going to have weapons, and I'd like to destroy his weapons, so. Especially if it's Gorehowl. Because a Warrior that I faced in Game 3 actually had a Gorehowl, and it was kind of nasty. Not really the most fun thing to go up against. But hopefully I don't have to deal with that anyway. I mean, alright, so that wasn't the most ideal thing for it to hit, but not a big deal. I'm still in really strong shape. This time I will trade into it, because I can get the 2/1/1s out of it. Or actually I can't, I forgot it had boosted life, so it'll actually be able to hit next turn. After he's forced to attack it as a Sludge Belcher, and it'll just break, and I'll get the 2/1/1. So it's actually better value. Better value than I thought it was, because I wasn't even remembering that. I forget how big this is. Pretty sure it's a 3/5. A 3/4. It's a 3/4. That's right, I just Power Word Shield it. So it won't be able to trade into that. That trades into this. And I can actually heal this. Yeah, that'll probably be my best play. Heal that. Yeah. I like that. And I actually like doing this too. I don't want to play out the Cultist right away, even though it trades well into the Piloted Shredder. Just because I can get out more early damage with this. And hopefully, I mean, I can just trade it into the Belcher, but I'd like to hit that Acolyte now. So, kind of played that on me.
damned stand ready.
See, because now he's going to actually have to trade in with the Argus into the Belcher. And it's not a good trade, because he just loses it. Unless he has something to back that up. Maybe an execute for this, I don't know. Either way, it's already gotten plenty of value. And it'll only get more if I get to heal it, which it's looking like I'm probably going to get to heal it. I don't see him having much for this. Yeah. I think this is definitely the play right here. It's just some good trades right here. See, he's got 4 though. Only 1 should be able to deal. So I can trade. I think I can most comfortably trade like this, and then just go like this. But then he's going to attack that, and it's going to kill damn near everything I've got. That's going to kind of suck, but then again it'll burst the Berserker up. And it'll actually take out the Cultist, making the Berserker bigger, because it's going to kill everything besides the Berserker. It's going to make him big. So, it's kind of cool. Oh, it'll just make that big. I forgot that'll come out. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But at the same time, the Berserker being big, that's helpful. I think I can actually play this. Really, oh, that's so much better. That's 1,000 times better than what I was going to do. That's what I was looking for.
Take the hit.
The armor's really going to help him, but he's looking at 13 damage, and he's got 15 total defense. Oh, I'm sorry, he's looking at more. He's dead. It's lethal. That's 11 wins. Alright. So we're at 11 wins, 2 losses. This is the dream game. I actually had a mage game that was stupidly close. I had huge board presence, but he ended up top decking a fireball, and it was just enough damage for him to win the game. It was ridiculous. If it had been anything besides a fireball, I had him next turn. It was really insane. I just wasn't accounting for that. So he dealt 14 damage in 1 turn. It was really wild. But I mean, you have those bad beats, but you know, it was his deck. Good RNG. You know, it happens. I'm sure I've been lucky in some games too. But it doesn't matter to me all that much. I definitely don't want to keep the Bluegill Warrior. I already have early kill with the Holy Smite. Not going to be afraid to play the Ooze second turn. No, that's good. More really removal. I'm not going to be afraid to play the ooze, but if you play something here, like that I really want to remove, I'm just going to have to get that out of the way. I mean, if I drop the ooze anyway, I can contest, and I'd rather not waste 2 removal spells on 1 mana worm. Unless he uses a spell, he's not going to be able to kill it anyway. So he'll be using a spell, and I can still kill his mana worm after he uses the spell.
What to do? What to do?
My hope is that he just pings it, and then he tries to go face. That way I can drop this to heal it, and then nope. Coined in that. Well, that sucks, but then again, even better. That way he didn't deal me any face damage at all. So I can just go directly into killing this thing. I mean, yeah, it seems like it's kind of a waste, and it puts me at a card disadvantage, but I kind of had to. Because anything I really would have played would have been susceptible to it plus ping anyway, so. And now he's just dropping a lower minion against my Tall Strider. Even though Tall Strider's not that great, because it's only got 4 health. Unless he uses a spell, he's not going to be able to kill it. Well, or that. So, they'll trade. Still card for a card, not too bad. Doing alright with that. I think I'm going to drop this Drake, only because it'll trade efficiently with this and make my Twilight Drake a lot stronger next turn. And actually with the Thought Steal, not too bad. I'm trying to stay on curve as much as possible. I don't want to Thought Steal next turn. I think I probably just want to play the Silverhand Knight next turn, if at all possible.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Yeah, I definitely just want to play the Silverhand Knight, only because it's going to trade really well into this. Or better yet, I could Bluegill that. I think I might do that. Just Bluegill that. I don't know though, that's a really tough call. But it will free up, no, because I'll have 7 next turn, and it'll just be more efficient to just play this now. I feel like that's the play. Yeah. I'd rather have an overcard. Because even if he plays a spell for removal, I don't really care. I can still kill it over. I'll definitely try and kill the Sorc Apprentice, but he's not going to trade like this. That would be beautiful, but no, he's not going to trade. He'll trade his Snow Chugger into my Squire, or trade his Sorc Apprentice into this, and then ping this, and then drop something for 4. Because that's what any normal human being would do. Okay. Looks like I got Jungle Panther. Ooh, I got a Healbot out of that. That's going to be really good. But this is the mission, so let's get that out.
Well played.
It's definitely important to have that out, though. And he doesn't know I got the Bluegill still, so I can heal. If he manages to not kill it, but he'll probably, if he has a Fireball, he'll probably Fireball this. Just because it's pure efficiency.
I wonder.
It's 4 to deal 6 damage to my Drake, and still have his board presence, which is strong right now with the Water Elemental. I feel like I don't know. If I get a Power Word Shield, this could be a good play next turn as well. With the Murloc. And then the Doctor, because I can play all 4.
Runs out on me.
And heal this, because he will inevitably deal this some damage this turn. I'm not sure how much. I assume probably just the Snow Chugger to freeze it, but I'm not sure. Mayexna is really nasty. I'm not really liking that. See, I did get a Power Word Shield though. So I can't kill Mayexna. What I can do is try and clear his board some. So
Someone call for the doctor.
this is where it'll just make sure that it forces him to throw Mayexna at it. Because I had no other play anyway, so I might as well heal the creature to make sure he has to trade into this, and then I can trade the Panther into Mayexna. He still gets a 2-for-1, but it's the best you can hope for against Mayexna. And I mean, overall it's not too bad. I mean, it's just what I was expecting anyway. And then I can Sork and shield it, which is kind of what I want to do anyway. The Snow Chugger I'm not as worried about right now. At least I'm trying not to have to worry about it. I mean, that's pretty strong removal anyway, so. This is something he can't just ping away, at least that'll deal some damage. It'll either trade for the Snow Chugger, which is probably what's going to happen, or he won't tackle with that, because then he knows I can just take it out with the Sork. This is kind of an ace in the hole right now, because he's got to have something big. I mean, I'd assume he has something big if he's, you know, at 11 wins right now, and I don't see him having anything small. I mean, he'd be kind of stupid not to trade the Snow Chugger. Okay, yeah, I figured that was the case. I mean, it really didn't make sense for him to do anything less than that. But now I have there's the target to death. For sure. For sure that's a target that I'm gonna death.
Well played.
I'm just gonna end my turn. He'll deal me enough damage that the heal bot will matter, and then I'll be able to heal to full. There's his heal bot. He doesn't know I stole one from him though.
The dam stand ready.
It's kind of going to be a trade-off now, because now we're kind of back to square one. We're kind of at the same. He's a little bit advantageous over me right now. I mean, I can. Fair trades are kind of a raw deal for him right now. Oh, we'll see. There you go. Now it's not fair at all. There's nothing fair about that. I mean, I guess it could have been worse though. But at this point where I'm at right now, it's really tough. He can't kill me. I know he can't kill me. And the Berserker's gonna clean house if he doesn't do something. Do something useful. I mean, if anything at all, if he has another Flame Strike, that could be really rough, but then that could also spawn a Doomsayer here, and that would really screw him. Because he's got board, he does still have board advantage, regardless of this creature being powerful. I mean, he can take it out. He can take it out with 2 creatures. Only thing is, he'll have to ping it as well, which means my Piloted Treader can take this out, and I can heal my Piloted Treader. But he also still has the 2 cards over me, plus 11 health, which doesn't really matter because I can still heal up over time. But that's still,
Runs out on me.
if he snowballs due to his card advantage, and
What to do?
I mean he doesn't really have presence anymore, so I can clear this. But that sucks. Yeah, that really changes things a lot. I don't really know why he did that. I mean, that wasn't really a good choice for him. The zombie chat's really not what I need right now. You know, I was actually thinking Mind Control wouldn't be too bad, but then again, I wouldn't really have much of a target for it unless he plays something big. But there is a Mind Control somewhere in those 12 cards, so. And being at 10 mana, hopefully that'll come up.
What to do?
Because it will be a best case opportunity. I just wish I had his hero power right now, because that could really put me back on the board. Yeah, see, this is a really shitty situation for me because I don't really have anything that can clear. It's really a raw deal for me right now. Like I'm hanging on to strings right now. Strands of hope. There he goes. That's the game. That sucks. 11 wins though. Almost the dream. 11 win key. I will screenshot it for luck. Hopefully next time the 12 wins. I should have done 12 and 2 really. That mage game. That was really bad. I think I could have won it too if I would have played a little differently. But it's over. You know, you play the way you play in the moment, and if you could redo it, you'd still play the same. Let's see what I get though, you know. Oh, that's kind of good. I'll take a screenshot of that. All right. I like the Interfire actually, but I think you get one anyway. I think it's basic, but that's cool. That's all I got for now, and I'm gonna join you guys again later after I've had some sleep. All right. Until then, out.